Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new video. In today's video we're going to be going over how to do the Farrak farm as a mage. This is specifically for AoE, so you're going to need a specific talent tree for this as well. The talent tree I recommend, as well as you'll also be doing this with just full frost really, is this one right here, and it's just a main mage frost AoE talent tree. It's the best one you can get. It works perfectly every single time. I'm going to pause the video right now and copy this in to your talent tree, and if you also want to copy my Arcana one in case you want to spec towards this a little bit, but to be honest I've only just really started doing all this Arcana stuff once I got to level 46, and you'll be doing this at level 40, anywhere from level 40 to 42 you'll be starting this, so you'll pretty much still be full frost while you're doing this, so that's just something you want to keep in mind. Alright, while you're doing this, make sure you have 3 ranks of Blizzard on your hotbar. For me, I have back mouse button, Shift Q and Shift E. Shift E being the lowest, this being like mid tier, and this being like top tier or top rank. And that's it. So, if you want to know where the Zul'Farrak entrance is, it's in Kalimdor Tanaris, near Gadgetzan. If you don't know where this is, it's near like Thousand Needles, the Barrens, all that. So if you just want to keep on heading down from there, and you'll be able to enter. It's pretty simple at my level because I'm level 50 at the moment, but I still take the same route as what I've been doing since level 43, which is just this main plain route. Now there's a couple of glitch spots as a mage that you can go to which you can't do as a gnome, as you can do with a troll or a undead or anything like that, which is something I want to keep in mind for people that are just starting off with this. So I'm going to pop this and this, which is the Arcane Intellect and Ice Armor, and then I'm going to do Ice Barrier and Mana Shields, which will reduce the damage that I take, because these are elites and the cloth wearer, you don't have a lot of health. I have a lot of mana, which will make this grind a little bit easier. So mount up. If you don't have your mount, then I won't really recommend doing this. You can still do it, but it's going to take you a lot longer to do it, and to be honest it's just inefficient as anything. Now when you do these, you want to make sure you are strafing so they don't hit you, and well, you just won't take as much damage, so that just works well, and you won't get dismounted as well. So what I do is I jump over there and hide down here, and then it'll take like 30 seconds for them all to lose aggro on you. You've probably seen it before, this kind of thing here, but there's a bunch of them, and if you can't do this, there is a different way to get on top of this wall. So if you are an undead or a troll, I'd recommend you click on another video, though I'll put like something up here for Arlis's video on how to do it as like a troll, undead or whatever. Alright, so pop the 2 shields again and then mount up. But this is a lot better for gnomes to do, which makes it a lot more simple. Head between these, strafe, make sure those both hit you from the side. Dismount, blink, and then there we go. Behind these ones, and we barely took any damage from this. Like, it works really well because literally, yeah, half the time it's just getting absorbed. Now sometimes we'll do these lava spout things, and if they do start hitting you, you can destroy them, but in this case it doesn't hit me, so I can just mount up and destroy them with Fire Blast. I forget the name of these spells like half the time, I just use like muscle memory. Alright, so we're gonna zoom around this corner, and go up here, and make sure you jump onto here, and make sure you go through this part as well. Which means like most of the time he will catch up to you because it reduces aggro range. And I should really be trying to be doing scarabs right now, but I'm not doing scarabs at the moment. I am still doing grave at the graveyard. It works very well. You get 2 bars of XP every time you do it. So I'm going to try and level in this clear. And when I do say you get 2 bars of XP each time you do it, it means that the guide that I'm going to show you on how to do this, you do the graveyard in 2 different pulls. Because doing a full pull will really increase your chances of dying, which is what I've noticed quite a lot. So yeah, I'm going to wait here a little bit. Wait for him to lose aggro, and something I kept on forgetting to do while I was learning this grind. while I was learning this is the fact that I kept on forgetting to pull the boss. So just whatever you do, just remember to always pull that boss. You don't need to get like your shields up or anything, because pretty much half the time he does what happened there, and you'll just lose interest in you straight away. Right, we're gonna go over here, right back to this one right here. Something else you need to know is that this is a reset point as well. You can just run right up into here like this, and it just means you means well get aggro or anything, you'll just be able to sit there. Alright, so to do this, just put both your shields on again, just to make sure you're being safe, and then just click on each of the graves, like I'm doing right now. And then once you've got to this last grave, blink straight away, make sure you're always blinking, and then get up into this corner, like that. Took no damage and I'm up in the corner, no problems at all. And as you can see, I pulled like a really decent amount right now. There's a bunch back here, bunch there, and then there'll probably be a couple here, just everywhere really. Sometimes it gets super messy and they get right up to here. Oh, well, it's actually happened right here, which is quite good. It just means you've got to jump onto this tusk, which I seem to never be able to do, and then onto the head, onto the top of here, and then jump over here. Make sure you get squashed right up in the corner, and you'll just lose aggro on you. Otherwise you'll have to wait like 5 minutes, because it's just super annoying. But if you want, you can see the way that they're all laid out. It's really decent, and some of the graves have got more than just one, so I can go back over this side and redo it, which is pretty good. But I mean, there'll be a lot less, but there will still be a couple left in there. So now you can either go over this wall, drop down, and try doing all this side, crossing over in a couple over here. Super sketchy. If you want to try that, then like 100% recommend it. It's pretty cool. I might actually try it now. Or you can pull this side right here. To be honest, I'm going to play it super safe, and I'm just going to go for this side right here, and then we're going to go for this massive pull over here. So yeah, we're just going to quickly do this. I don't need to pop my shields for this one because it's a little bit more safe. It's super easy to do this side. You're always walking towards it, and as you can see here, I kind of messed up a little bit there getting on top of the wall, but it's okay. My armor's kind of quite decent. It's not perfect, but it's just it's alright. It's not too bad anymore. Alright, now over here, they are really kind of close actually. I'm going to attempt to jump up here. Alright, there we go. That's giving me a little bit more room now. So I'm going to jump up here and then jump up into the corner so they all reset because they're kind of close. And if depends how long they're waiting for, you can just start popping all your things. And then pop all your crystals. Make sure you craft them all, and make sure you top up on all your mana and your health, like so. Now, something I recommend is making sure you have evocation on here. It's super good. I use it all the time to do like big pulls and stuff. Now, something you can note here, if you're struggling to get these and then run through here, I do this a lot. I'll show you right now because I'm always struggling to do this part. What if we do it? Okay, there we go. Yeah, I always struggle to do this because you've only got like a certain amount of time before they just lose aggro on you and just run away. You can come through here, like how I do, and then just mount up here, and I'm going to show you something that I learned trying to get off a glitch spot actually, which is jump up here and then around the back of here. It'll just happen. Okay, never mind, my luck just decided to not let it happen, but you'll need to jump onto there, and it just means it's a bunch easier, to be honest. It makes it like 10 times easier, but I've kind of got it now, but I'll just do it for the video, to be honest. There we go, I got on top. I can pull these with like whatever really, it doesn't really matter what you pull them with. So I'm actually going to pull them with a thingamabob, whatever you call it, the blizzard. And then you want to jump behind here, around here, Try not to get stuck in anything while doing this, it just doesn't work. So they'll start pulling a couple of them, and then it'll almost be like a chain reaction with all of them. But unfortunately it doesn't pull them all the time. So now we're going to try and pull this group here with another blizzard, and make sure to run back and then start pulling these. Run over to this wall, jump over, and then try to group them up as much as possible. Somehow he managed to hit me. I've got questions on what hacks he is using because I need them for PvP. Right, and then start casting a blizzard there, and it'll just slowly all group up like so. Make sure you're using full, like the full amount of blizzard. Don't waste any of it. You got to conserve your mana. And there you go. They're all perfectly grouped up. And something I really struggled with while learning to do this is grouping them up. I found it literally impossible to do. It was super challenging. So yeah, what I recommend doing is always casting a blizzard there, using your lowest rank blizzard possible, or maybe not lowest rank, maybe like rank 2. To be honest, those are the best ones you can do. Rank 2 right there, just casting it over and over and over again until they're all just kind of grouped up. This one was a little bit easier to group up, so I only had to do it once. And it doesn't matter if they're in different patchy little groups like they are right now, it still works exactly the same. It just means they're going to die in like an unequal order, but to be honest that doesn't really matter because it's like a second between each one. There you go, so that's one of the big ones. Well, not really the big ones, the one with like, is non-elite but has like bare health, which just doesn't at the same time because it doesn't have any armor. Alright, so this takes about 7 minutes to do, so I'm going to speed it up, and I'm going to play the background music a little bit louder, so I'll see you guys in a little while. Okay, and as you can see, we've killed all of them, well, pretty much all of them on the wall, which is super good. I super recommend killing them all on the wall if you can. It means you can loot them all. I don't think I'm going to be able to loot this one up here because oh, never mind, I can. Because some of them sometimes spawn in like a super awkward location, and this time they're all kind of spawned in a great place. Well, dad, I mean. So now we're going to loot all these, and I'll show you my bag afterwards. Okay, so from this flask of mojo right here, after this, so we've got a scroll of spirit, which is alright, and then just like a little bit of vendor trash there. We got 2 gold out of that. I reckon this will sell for like 2 gold maybe. So that's like, actually that's more like 3 gold, that's 5 gold there. I just vended that because it's completely pointless, no one even needs it anymore. Maybe like a gold, so that's 6 gold, 6 gold 50. I don't know, 7 gold. That's about 7 gold I made out of 1 run, which is actually kind of alright. Normally it's better. I kind of got a little bit unlucky this time. You get a lot more like vendor stuff, like the troll sweats and stuff. This only sells for like 1 silver, but like kind of sells alright actually most of the time. So I hope this guide kind of helps you all out. And now what I'm going to go and do is I'm going to go and pull these lot here. And I can go now if you want, or you can watch me pull this group right here if you want, which I'm going to do right now. Okay, so there we go, we're going to sit up here and wait for them to all go, and for some reason my real life voice is stopping. So we're going to craft our buffsicles, mana up, and then we're going to go around for this new round. And this might actually level me, which is pretty cool. Also, I want to say this brought me from 43 to 50 in about, well, to be honest, I had to learn it, so I'm going to say about 8 hours of gameplay. And on my warrior, that took me almost a week. So I'm going to say this is a lot better. This is a really good grind. I 100% recommend it. If you can't learn it, it doesn't matter really, because like just stick with it. So just learn it anyway. Alright, so we're going to start playing some Lo-Fi again, so you can kind of see what to do, and I'm guessing you weren't mad about me talking you through it anymore. Okay, unfortunately I did actually die. I miscalculated how much health a couple of them had. So this one kind of went to fail. For some reason, I accidentally detected magic. I kind of got my fingers all muddled up, so you kind of saw how I did it then. Tried finishing off with a cone of cold, but yeah, like nothing really popped to my keyboard, just decided to deny anything. So yeah, I'm actually going to release my spirit here, and thank you guys for sticking to the end of the video. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.